Why are appliance spec sheets hard to read? Imagine trying to compare two refrigerators but getting lost in a sea of numbers and strange symbols. That's what many people face when they look at appliance spec sheets. These documents are meant to help you understand what you're buying, but they often make it harder than it needs to be. So, why do they seem so confusing? Let's break it down. First, many spec sheets are poorly organized. Instead of clear sections, they often list details in long paragraphs or crowded tables. When information isn't grouped logically, it's tough to find what you need quickly. For example, if you want to check the energy use of a washing machine, but it's buried in a paragraph about dimensions, you might waste time searching. Clear headings and simple layouts make a big difference, but not all manufacturers use them. Next, technical language can be a barrier. Terms like BTU, which stands for British Thermal Units, or decibel rating, which measures noise, are not everyday words for most people. If these aren't explained, it's easy to get lost. Buyers may not know if a higher decibel number means louder or quieter, or what a certain energy class really means. Including simple definitions or glossaries can help make these specs more understandable. Another issue is that spec sheets often focus on details that aren't equally important to everyone. Some may care most about energy efficiency, while others want a quiet dishwasher. When sheets list every possible detail without highlighting the key points, it's hard to decide what matters most. Highlighting the main features like energy consumption, capacity, or warranty length makes comparisons easier. Formatting can also be a problem. Small fonts, cluttered multi-column layouts, and poor contrast make reading difficult. If the text is tiny or the colors clash, it's hard to focus. Using larger fonts, clear labels, and simple design makes a big difference. Icons or color codes can also help you quickly identify important info like energy ratings or noise levels. Sometimes, spec sheets are incomplete or inconsistent. One model might list noise levels in decibels, while another leaves that info out or uses a different measurement. This inconsistency makes comparing products tricky. Always look for complete and comparable data when shopping. Accessibility is another concern. If a spec sheet relies heavily on visual cues or uses small text, people with visual impairments will struggle. Some sheets aren't compatible with screen readers or lack alternative formats. Manufacturers who provide large print or audio options make it easier for everyone to understand. When shopping, look for spec sheets that are straightforward, well-organized, and highlight what's most important to you. If you see unfamiliar terms, don't hesitate to look them up. Many brands offer explanations on their websites. If you have special needs, check if the sheet is accessible in formats like large print or audio. Manufacturers can improve these sheets by grouping related info, defining technical words, and using clear, large fonts. Making these changes helps buyers compare products confidently. So, the main reasons spec sheets are hard to read are poor organization, confusing jargon, lack of focus on key details, tricky formatting, inconsistent info, and accessibility barriers. When these issues are addressed, shopping for home appliances becomes much easier and less frustrating.